All right. So here's the Hades speedrun leaderboards. Recently, without my knowledge, without being aware of it, the real-time record has been taken over. All right, so it's been taken over by one runner, Canadian runner even, W. Mike. Croven held it for quite some time, a solid 7 months or so, but a couple months ago, W. Mike took over the real-time record with a 12-minute, 54-second run. And they hold 2 out of the 3 runs that are under 13 minutes. Which is crazy, by the way. Absolutely insane. So they have an Eris run at 12:55, but they had an even faster one prior to that, 12:54, with Hestia. I think that's what made me really want to watch it. It's with Hestia. I don't know the strats that were used, but I'm very, very, very curious. Because I have not seen, like, many Hestia speedruns in my lifetime, I gotta say. So let's check it out. I don't know. All right, everyone, please leave them a like and a comment. Show them some support. I will do so now. I didn't want to watch it. Look at this. This is a world record RTA run and only has 132 views. Can you believe that? If you're watching this on YouTube, please show some support to W. Mike here on YouTube by throwing them a comment, leaving them a like. Why not, right? Watch the run for yourselves. I will probably be pausing to some degree anyway, by the way.
Yet perhaps least interesting involves simply waiting.
Oh, this is a, hold on. This is in the middle of a RTA run called Rowo. Rowo means rail, one weapon only. So W. Mike is in the middle of doing a 4-weapon speed run where they speed run all 4 of the aspects of the rail. That's insanity. So this was in the middle of another run. This is their second aspect out of 4, it looks. One of the lesser known categories in Hades, one weapon only. You can just do all 4 aspects of that weapon. It would suck. So here's the thing that happens to a lot of runners, right? You do like this and you have an amazing singular run like with Hestia or something, and then you get trashed on. And then you just get trashed on with a 5-sack, and so you can't even upload it or something. But luckily, they got an insane RTA world record out of it anyway, you know what I mean? All right, let's see. Let's check it. So they're gonna go through the house really fast, because it counts the timer here for the house. So they did Lucifer, now they're doing Hestia. They're probably doing the typical Pack the Punishment setup. Looks like they're looking to start with Splash Dash.
Is that the way of it?
Because they took Poseidon's keepsake. I don't know what their mirror setup is.
I take some pride in making messes, yes. Uncle Poseidon.
Yeah, they're using the typical Pack the Punishment. So we're not going to be able to see their decision making really when it comes to boons, because they have to go fast even through the menuing since this is real time. You'll see the term RTA used a lot. RTA means real time attack. It just means everything is counted in real time. So they got a nectar, which is really good for that dash. You kind of don't want to level up your important boons by having to pick it with a palm. You want the nectar to do it for you. You know what I mean? That way you don't actually have to do the menuing for it. Then they got health, and then they got a natty Zeus. But with Hestia, I don't know. They're not using the empowered shot every time, which makes sense. They might even do attack. Okay, they did electric shot. They had an epic. Okay. I was thinking, like, are they just gonna ignore the empowered shot and maybe just go kind of electric on the attack or something? But no.
It's no use.
Yeah, palming the dash. Splash dash is a really powerful boon, so palming it just makes a lot of sense. It has flat damage and it increases very, very quickly. Really nice enemy setup there. Doesn't even look at the well, doesn't look at the door. Kind of like risky in a sense, because what if you missed out on a Light of Ixion? But here's the thing. Here's the thing. I don't know what chamber number W. Mike's in, but real quick, looking at that well could just end up costing you time, because a lot of times he's about maybe midway, 30 to 50% into Tartarus at this point. So they know that the shop's gonna appear any second now, basically. So even if there was a Light of Ixion to get a Chaos Gate, they probably wouldn't use it because they just go to the shop anyway. Micro decisions. Nice little hyper sprint there. Artemis, okay. Into a fountain, of course. We're gonna see tons of free rooms. There's no doubt about that. Just takes frozen touch, skips the attack. Goes for Athena. Still gets the Meg. Nice, lands it on both. Nice kill, like it. They're not using the shackle, right?
No way.
They didn't want that attack either. I'm surprised they're holding out. I didn't see if the attack was even offered from that Athena boon there, but yeah. Yeah, the god pool's full now. You have 4 different gods. I was kind of surprised. They had some kind of a attack boon offered there. I don't know if it was epic or not. I'm surprised they just didn't settle. But I don't know. The enemy patterns are so ridiculously important here for luck. Like, this enemy pattern is pretty mediocre, / I'd call it just bad. Another Zeus. They had so many boons. Wow, they don't take an epic call. They probably knew how much money they had before it's hand.
So,
Revenge? I don't know. That one confuses me. Yeah, they took a revenge boon, by the way. So they have the revenge boon from Zeus and Demeter now. Nice fight. The in-game time is just kind of... They didn't even see Sisyphus, by the way. No Chaos, no Boldy in that Tartarus. That's fascinating. And now they're just going Shackle?
Going up.
Oh! Okay. So they never take an attack boon. That's their whole thing. And now they just don't change keepsakes for the entire time.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Okay, that's interesting. No attack all run? No. So the Shackle gives 100% attack, if I remember correctly. Fully upgraded. Which is a really high modifier, actually. Because even an Epic Aphrodite attack gives you like 90%. So that's actually even better, but you can't palm it. But they might not want to really palm things. They want to avoid rooms where they have to menu anyway, right? So that's actually really smart for an RTA run. I mean, they've only picked up 1 palm. They've had to get a lot of boons, though. In fact, 2 of those booms were not really good. Ooh, baby, 100% hyper. Yeah, they knew they didn't want the Demeter. It's kind of unlucky there. Yeah, so that's 100% rush delivery, so that gives them 100% more damage while Hyper Sprint is active, because Hyper Sprint gives you 100% move speed. So dash attack is now, like, they're already doing dash attacks all over the place. Because you can dash attack with Hestia. It's kind of wonky / difficult, maybe. They tried to buy the hammer. But now, like, they got 100% more damage. What? How can it be? Barge is really bad. Barge is incredibly bad. It's much longer than either of the other 2 mini-boss options by a significant portion. That's insane. Holy shit. The dash attacks, you can see the attack hitting for like 525 per hit. There's the call now. I wonder if it was a misclick when they took the Vengeance boon and they skipped over the epic call. Okay, it's like, you gotta get 1 free room here, right? But they only got 1. No Boldy, no Eurydice? Still no Chaos? They got 2 fountains, but still. And now they've been barged. Yeah, the Elysium must be out of control or something. They don't check the Well of Charons. I guess RTA, you just don't want to... You really don't want to go... You probably just don't check them, period. Honestly.
Olympus, I accept this message.
What do you got? They're rolling for probably... So they had an Epic Razor Shoals there, but they must have been rolling, I'm going to guess, for Breaking Wave, right? That's the only thing I can imagine that they'd want. Besides the 2. Breaking Wave can be really, really useful, especially in Styx. Yeah, at the beginning I said they must have gotten a ton of free rooms, but they're making me want to try. Forget Hera speedruns. Let's do Hestia, baby. Nothing much to say about the fight here, I'd say. I mean, it is what it is kind of thing. Empowered shot. They're using the empowered shot still most of the time. They're getting off those specials when they can, which is nice. Good fight. Very strong fight. Even 350 in-game time is really good.
Hydra heads were never meant to fly.
So let's see. They shouldn't. They might check the well. They don't even check the well. Jesus, take the wheel. Not checking the well seems insane to me. I gotta be honest, because it's like it's right there. But I mean, they have the world record. They know what's best. I always check the wells. Light of Ixion, you know, you never know. Those chaos gates, they haven't had a single chaos gate. Maybe they're kind of proving that RTA don't do it. Okay, I thought they were gonna take Hazard Bomb for a second. They take the gold there, even though they might actually prefer the palm, just so they don't have the menu. So they took Explosive Fire, which is like a nothing boon, really. I mean, sorry, a nothing hammer. It doesn't mean much in terms of the speedrun, I'd say. Wow, they just made it the rule that they don't check wells. That's interesting. I mean, they're onto something because they haven't had many free rooms, honestly. They really haven't. So it definitely means something. They're doing it right, that's for sure. Oh, wait. That was their first hammer, the last one. They got Rocket Bomb for the second one. So Rocket Bomb makes sense there. They didn't get Ricochet Fire. I don't even know if it was offered or not. They went too fast in the menu. But Rocket Bomb is incredibly good. So your special turns into... It kind of like the Hestia and Power Shot, but it has more AoE. It'll deal 80 base damage. It's very, very high damage. It works really well. So their first hammer was Explosive Fire. They didn't even get a hammer in, what do you call it? Tartarus or anything. Don't buy anything. I wonder what boon they would look for now. Why even look, I wonder? Because what could they... Oh, maybe they want more... They might want more Poseidon still, but that would probably be the only thing if I were to guess. I don't know what else they'd want to bother menuing for at this rate. Yeah, 2-time world record holder, by the way.
Can't do that.
So they skip the mini boss. So the butterfly ball is way faster than your average combat room. Well, they're not really skipping the mini boss yet. But you might get Asterius. And Asterius might be faster, might be slower. Kind of depends on the other luck. It looks like they might not do a mini boss. Wow. No Patty? Okay, they still got Patty. I was like, you gotta get something here. Not a single Chaos Gate. They go Jerky for the attack, so that's like a 40% attack increase. Not a single Chaos Gate. That's insane. They buy the Poseidon. There's Breaking Wave. Okay, that's what they were looking for. Okay. That's crazy. 3 fountains, 1 event room, 0 chaos. And they skipped the mini boss here after getting barged. It's just hard to believe that this is so good. I think, you know what it is? I think W Mike really kind of changed things maybe with this run. You know what I mean? From an RTA perspective, like, this kind of shows they didn't have that good of luck. They really didn't have that good of luck. You know what I mean? I think they've kind of shaped the meta in their own way. Yeah, innovation, even after all this time, potentially. And they probably don't look. Yep, fountain, leave. God. There's more time to be cut? Yeah. Imagine if they got Boldy.
Just got to get through Cerberus up there.
Eurydice to replace 2 combat chambers right there. And at least 1 Chaos Gate. Three combat chambers will probably shave off a whole goddamn minute. At that rate. Yeah, and no barge. Their RNG sucked. They made up for it with skill. So here's where Breaking Wave really kicks in, I gotta say. So it's only common, but every time the enemy impacts against a wall or an object, they take that Breaking Wave damage. Oh, I love it when they do the smooth Meg. Oh, Meg was too early. Oh, no. That's really hard to do. That's really, really hard to do. You can kind of get a fast kill there, but it's like, it's very, very precise. I don't think I've ever done it, but I've seen people do it.
Can't do that.
Oh, man. I'm shocked. They had an extra Megs and they chose to use it there.
Just the foul sack.
Interesting. Is that a flex? That might be a flex. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. That might have been a flex. It might, I mean, so the Meg might have helped. It might have, but here's the thing. Meg has an animation time. It takes like a couple seconds. You know what I mean? When you call Meg, it takes a couple seconds. So unless Meg, like, you get the full damage effect of Meg, it's kind of wishy-washy. If you're doing in-game time, then the Meg is free. You know what I mean? Yeah, it was routed? Not quite. Yeah, so we saw the death and everything, so we know it's unseated and everything, yeah. Yeah, we got a stealth on Dad there. That's bad luck. Ideally, you get 0. But it's hard to have, like, it truly... Like, it looks like a lot of damage, but honestly, they're setting up the damage mostly just... Like, they're getting the attack, splash dash, and the call, and that's all the damage, practically, that they have. They're using every part of the animal right now, between Rocket Bomb, the attack, and stuff like that. Just getting it all out, all the different inputs and stuff. Woo! There it is. 7-18 in-game. I wonder if they knew how fast this run was. I wonder if they really knew.
In the name of someone very...
But the thing is, they can't even stop and celebrate. They can't even stop and celebrate because their Rowo run was still going. Holy shit. That's crazy. That's crazy. Wow. Congrats, W Mike, on that. Okay, now I shall leave them a nice comment. I hope everyone else did too. Shocking run. Oh god, this is awkward live. Can I be honest?